So we decided to create the Go Master Coach app because when we started as coaches, we struggled a lot, to be totally honest. We struggled a lot. I mean, when I started, it was very difficult for me to know how to coach people, how to start a coaching program, which tools to use. So I created lots of tools on Excel, on Word. I sent links. It was a bit all over the place. So, I mean, and I didn't know how to sell myself as well. So we had this discussion with Lily and we realized that there was a strong need for coaches to get a digital companion where everything could be easy to use, easy to, it could be easy to build a program, a coaching program, to have all the tools that you can use in one place. And it was also important to have a tool to manage your customer relationships, from the onboarding part to the end of the coaching relationship with a feedback form. So that's the reason why we decided to develop Go Master Coach Toolbox. And we want to help you guys, to help you and to help you avoid all the hurdles, the struggles we had with this toolbox. So we are very, very excited to present this today for the first time.
Yes, and same for me, you know, when I started to coach at the beginning, so I didn't know which tool to use, which program. And then I was like, oh, okay, I should use that tool, but that tool, my client should go on that website, and then I couldn't see the report. They had to pay for that website and then come back to me with the report. So it looked very messy and not very professional. So that's why we felt there was a big need to do the toolbox, and happy to help all of you guys with that. Yes.
Okay, so today we are not such a big group, so I think it's feel free to ask questions in the chat or even just unmute yourself whenever you need to. I think it's good that we can interact a bit more than usual, so please do not hesitate to ask questions. This is the objective of this call, is to really help you and better understand Go Master Coach and really leverage all the options and the functionalities. So we're happy to answer any of your questions on the spot if we can. Okay. I think that's it for the rules.
Yeah, everybody knows the rule, I guess. Yeah. Everybody knows us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so we can skip that part. So you know the mission of Go Master Coach is to help others develop their coaching skills through the ICF certification. So we have a new certification starting in July, if you have some friends that are willing to join, and the coaching toolbox. Yes, the 5 pillars that are very important for us. So it's always like based on industry research and best practices. So we spend a lot of time with Geraldine reading and looking at what are the latest research developments, and then making it super simple for you to understand. Learning by doing. So it's very important that you learn, like it's very experiential, the way you learn. Collective intelligence. So we're always super happy to have like wonderful group of people, and we're always amazed by the collective intelligence. Self-development journey, that's very important, like through the journey with us, you will also self-develop yourself and learn a lot about yourself. And we also learn a lot in this journey. And last but not least, the toolbox, your digital companion, because we strongly believe the future of coaching is through digitalization also, through the help of digitalization.
And just one point maybe before, just to talk about collective intelligence and this toolbox. So we have received lots of feedbacks, lots of advice on many different tools, and we take them into account, and we want you to help us, and we want to help you help others. So we have decided to launch a contest on tools. So we will launch that in the forthcoming weeks. So if you have any great tools that you really like and that you want to see on Go Master Coach, we will launch this contest officially in a few weeks, but I think we wanted to share that with you today. So you will have the opportunity to design your own tool, and it will be a part of Go Master Coach.
So as a coach, it's a low barrier to entry and high bar to success. So it's quite easy to become a coach. You almost don't need to be certified if you wanted. You could be a coach very easily. Then you can get into certification if you want to be a bit more professional about it. But it's a high bar to success. It's not easy to succeed. So how do you differentiate yourself as a coach? What makes you different as a coach? So it's about your niche, knowing what are your strengths, and having some, we strongly believe that having the toolbox is also a way for you to differentiate yourself. So again, low bar to entry, high bar to success.
And one of the most important things is really about your motivation, dedication to your job.
Okay, so how confident are you with the digitalization of coaching today? How confident are you with that? So think about it. Is it something you want to be more comfortable in? Is it something you want to learn?
Yeah. So yeah, maybe who started to use Go Master Coach app? Can you just raise your hand? Anyone want to share how it helps or any things that you would like to learn? Yes, okay. Or Mary, maybe if you want, if you're keen to share on how you used it, Mary.
Yeah. Hi guys. So I've been using the app and with my clients. I think it's quite good. It's good to settle the next appointment and send it. Sorry, I've got emails coming in. And it's great also to share some tools and make some notes on the side that is either private or just for yourself. So private or shared with the coachee. So I think it's been quite good. And I think already screen is working now. I think it's a very good toolbox, and you can have all of your clients at once, so you know exactly who you're coaching. Maybe the tools are not for everyone, but I think depending on the situation, it can really help unlock some situations with your coachees. So for me, I think it's a very great tool. I don't know if I can share more at the moment, but for now, this is what I've got. And if you have questions, don't hesitate.
Thank you for sharing, Maria. Thank you for saving me also. So that's how it looks, the toolbox. That's the dashboard. So let's say the coach here is Emma Jackson. So she's a coach. That's the way she sees the dashboard and the way you would. So here you have on the left part, you have your clients, so my clients. Then you have the tools and then your next session. So that's a summary, the dashboard view of everything that's on the platform. So you have my clients. You can see a total active client. You can also see, if you click here, the hours completed. So you can see the hours that you've done. And you can extract that also in Excel. If you need to do that for your ICF application. So you click on this to see the hours that you have completed. You can invite a new client. So if I click here, I invite a new client. You put the email of that client. Let's say Lolita. I can put mine already. Okay. Let's say I invite. Here I put. You can put a number. Let's say I put my number. Okay. And then you can decide which program you would put for that client. So when you decide on that program, it preloads that program on your client's profile. It doesn't send the tools, it just preloads them for you with that client. Then you can decide the number of sessions and the price for that program. So here you have 8 sessions. It's a business program. I'm sending it to my client, that is Lily. And if I click send, then that's going to send an email to that person. Maybe I'm going to put an email to that person and an SMS. Okay. So when I do that, okay. So now my new client in the app is Lily. She will need to accept my invitation. So the invitation again has been sent by email and by SMS. If they don't receive, you can also send them that link here, and they will be able to dial in on the app to log in. So I selected the business program. It preloaded for that client, for Lily. It preloaded a program, and so then you can decide, okay, Now I want to share with Lily discovery questions, okay, and that will send that tool directly to Lily. Okay, you can decide at any time also to add another tool. Or by the way, I think I want Lily to be able to do a life purpose. So you can either decide to share it now with your client, so which means they will receive that tool directly in their email and be able to do it, or you can save for later. Like, okay, I'll decide, okay, I think it's a good tool, I'll save it for later. Okay, so it's here. And whenever you feel ready, you can click on share. And when you click on share, it would share that tool with your client. So again, it's like your pipeline of tools that you keep for yourself and you can share at any time with your client. Okay, so while we are at the client, when you look at the client, you have overview, so you can edit the goals. You can both edit goals. So you can say, okay, when you do the first session and you have decided on goals, he wants to lose 10 kilos by end of June. I'm just writing anything. Okay. Okay, then the number of sessions here you will see. So we've selected 8 sessions, and once they do the session, you will see like a blue dot appearing, so that you can follow how many sessions have been done, and you can see how many tools have been completed by your coachee, by your client. And here is a summary of the sessions. So tools, the to-do list. So here it's an action tracker. So you can follow the different actions that are happening. So you say, okay, weekly catch up, then description, comment, what is the target date for that weekly catch up. Voilà. So they're going to do weekly catch up with direct manager. Voilà. And then you save and you have it in the, here you have it and you can track, it's a tracker. You can see if it's this action is completed, in progress, not completed. And as Marie was saying, you have like shared note and private notes. Those will be enabled per session. So you don't see it here because we didn't have a session yet. But then you can, I'll show you on another example where you can add directly your notes, either private just for yourself or shared with your clients. Okay. If you have any question, and since we are a small group, feel free to ask me at any point of time. Here you can
I have a question, Lily. What does the client see from this page?
Okay. I log out. Alors, do I have a client? So the client, the first time he comes, he sees that. So that's the coaching agreement. Okay. So soon you'll be able to write your own coaching agreement. So we're working on that. That's going to be launched this week or next week. So you have either the standard coaching agreement or you can, so that's what the client sees. Okay. So my achievement, which is the number of sessions and the tool completed.
Oh, Lily, sorry. I had a question about the notes. Yeah, I've been using it and it's great, but I'm just wondering, I know it's password protected, but how secure are our notes on there? I'm just wondering if there's any issue.
Yeah, good question. So we are going to be like fully GDPR compliant. So all the data is going to be encrypted. It is already encrypted, but we're going to put it like one level higher. So it's very confidential. Even for us as admin, we barely see anything. And to be honest, today, what do we see today? We see which coach does how many tools and how many hours, so that we can see the utilization of the application and understand better and adjust. But otherwise, we don't see anything as admin. And then, yes, we're going to encrypt everything. So that's going to be like super, super secure. So so the client will see my program. So there will be all the tools. I didn't choose the right one, but here normally they see all their tools because I took a random one. The to-do list, the notes, so very similar to the view that you have of of themselves. You know, my calendar and my coach. Okay. I don't know if I have another test client that I can show you instead. I have so many. Est-ce que je see a client? Yes, maybe that's a better client. Okay. Those are fake profiles that I'm using to test the platform. So they are all fake. I'm not breaching any confidentiality. So let's say this client, and they would see tools. So when they see the tools, they can decide, okay, I can view my results, or like this one, My Dream Life, she hasn't done it, so she can start doing it. So similar, so that's the client view. Huh? In the client view, my achievement, so she has done 2 sessions out of 2, completed 13 tools. And those are the last tools that were sent to her, and the next scheduled sessions. In my program, this is the overview, similar to what you see, the tools. So those are all the tools that have been sent to that client, either done or not, the to-do list, the notes. So those are the shared notes. Huh? They don't see your private notes. So they have done 2 sessions. So here are some shared notes, and she can also write some shared notes here. Okay, so I'll come back to my, I think it was Emma. So I'll come back to the coach view. Okay, so the coach, my client, so you can invite a client, tools. So I just sent to Lily discovery question, so that the latest I've sent to all my clients. So that's why I see the latest comes first, huh? And all the sessions that I have next are here. Okay. Then you have a visibility of all your clients. Again, those are all fake profiles. I'm not breaching any confidentiality. And so those are, let's say, my clients. If I click on Laura, so we have done goals. We have done 5 sessions out of 6 that we have planned. She has done 5 tools. And those are my next sessions with Laura and some of the past ones. In terms of tools, so I see all the tools again. So all the tools that so when it's view, it means that Laura has done the tool, and so we can view. Map this one, maybe view. Yes. So Laura, 16 personality test. So she's a logistician. And then you can have there's a summary. And when you click here, it generates the full report. So you have a PDF of the report. Laura also with I didn't show you that, but she sees exactly the same thing. Huh? She can see when she clicks view, she has this pop-up, and then she would see the report. Okay. So either the button here would be share. If it's a share, that means the tool hasn't been shared and you can share that to your client. If it's view, it has been done. If it's pending, it means I just send it to Laura and she has not done it yet. Okay. And again, you can click here plus and you can send or add another tool. So let's say wheel of management. I can either share it now or save for later. So if I share it now, then it's here and it's pending because she hasn't done it yet. Okay, so the to-do list, we have looked at that. So we can track together with Laura, how is she on a to-do list for the tracker. That's quite useful. So you can give them ownership also and shared edit. And on the notes, you can have notes. So they are either shared or private. Private, they are only for you. Okay. So my clients, I think, so yeah, you can also archive your client. They become past clients. Okay. So if I archive, okay, and they become past clients if you want to archive them. Okay. Or you can unarchive them if you want back as a current client. You have pending client. So those are clients that haven't accepted yet your invitation. They will receive reminder emails. We're putting that together. And also you have this invitation link in case they haven't received the invitation link. Sometimes the mail are blocked, you know, especially if it's like a corporate email, the filters can be quite strong. And that's why we have put in place the SMS, so they can receive either the email or the SMS or both. My calendar. So here you can see your calendar. Okay, you can add a new session with someone. Okay, Mike on the 25th at 9 a.m. and it's gonna last 60 minutes. Okay. Okay, so Mike on the 25th is here. Okay, and so we're putting in place also that it's going to be added directly into your calendar. So at the end, when you put it in the calendar, in Go Master Coach calendar, you would get a pop-up. Do you want to add it to your Google Outlook, to your personal calendar? So it will be synchronized. So that's happening also in the next week or two. So that's for the calendar. Okay. And also you can decide to reschedule. So she's Laura, we were supposed to do 3rd of June. Finally, she decided, okay, I prefer to do 1st of June at still 11 up, and I'm saving, and it's rescheduling. We're gonna add also a feature that you'll be able to delay the session. So that's happening also. So that's for calendar. Programs. So here, any questions so far? Okay. And also feel free to ask questions on the chat, and Géraldine can take those, or we can take them after. She can take on the chat, I mean. So programs. So here we have preloaded 5 programs, but you can create your own program, and Marie has been very good at that, creating her own programs. So when you look at the one that we created, so let's say executive program, you can click on it and see what are the tools that are part of the executive program. Okay, you have some search tags, description. So let's say if you do executive, you would see it will bring this one. So you can use that search function. And also when you create your own program, you can add some tags that you can easily, you can remember which program is the best for which client. So here, if you click on plus, you can create your own program. So, okay, so what should we do? Life purpose program. Okay, description. So you can have a description if you want. Okay, search tag. So life purpose. You can put anything, management, career. So that's for yourself. Huh? Those programs that you create are only for yourself, and they will be yours. And then here you can add any tool that you want in any order. Okay, you can even put some twice or not. You can decide, okay, I remove that one. I want the Enneagram, or the Enneagram I think may be better to put here. And you can put as many tools as you want. You can put all of them. You can put your favorite tool. And here you can upload a program icon. Okay, so that would be for you. You can upload here, and then you can save. And that will save your new program. You can then edit, view, delete. You can decide if you edit, you come back to it, and you can change it. So that's to create your own program. Okay, so that's useful. So basically when you invite a new client, you have to pick a program so that it preloads some tools for you. And so that could be useful. Okay, tools. Here, so as Géraldine was saying, we're going to launch a tools contest because we really believe in the collective intelligence, and you are an amazing group of people. So if there are some tools that you like, we're going to do that small contest, and there will be a reward at the end, like a prize for the best tool at the end. So we're putting that together right now. So here are some tools. Those are our favorite tools, and we always like putting some new tools that are coming soon. Discovery questions. So when you start a relationship with your client, when you start a coaching journey with a client. So some are some discovery questions that you can ask your clients. So if you click on the tool, you can see description of what it is. There's the PDF sample, which is the report and the sample report, explanation of what your client will receive, the different questions that we are asking during that that exercise, that test. You can either take this test, so that would be for yourself. You know, if you want to take it for yourself, you can click here and we will take the test, or you can decide to add that test to a client. Yes. Okay, I add that test to Gary, and either I save it for later or I share it with him now. Okay.
And I think it's a really, I mean, I always, whenever I start a coaching relationship with someone, I always use this test to start with. It gives you lots of information and it's good for you, but it's also good for your client to start being in a coaching mindset. You know, they start asking themselves some questions. So it's really great to prepare the ground for coaching. So when you start during the first session, they have already started thinking about a question on themselves, on their future. So I think it's an amazing, powerful, simple tool to start a coaching program.
And so if you want to, if you like that test, but you want to change a few questions, you can also create your own test, your own tool. So you say my discovery questions or something else like or Janet. Okay, and then so you think, you tell your client it's going to take like 10 minutes for you to do. So you can either decide, is it a free text, exactly what we just saw, like a Q&A basically, or is it a 360 format? So if you want to create your own 360 tool, you can also create your own 360 tool with your own questions. And so you can add description, the search tags again, discovery. So that's for you and for yourself, like, so you can, when you use the search function, instruction for your clients, so you add some instructions, and here you can ask questions, you know, what could be, what does success look like? I'm just writing anything, huh? Okay. And then you add your question. You can add as many questions as you want. Have you ever, I don't know. Okay, and you add, or you can remove, you can change the order of the questions, you know. What is your goal? And you can change the order of the question also. Okay. When you create that tool, you can upload the tool icon, so they will see that tool icon like you would see in the app, and you can upload your own front page of the report and upload your own last page of the report. So the way we do it for us, I like to do it on PowerPoint and then have a nice image and some words on it. So and then you can do like a print screen and you upload it here as an image. Okay, otherwise by default you don't have to, that's optional, huh? You can decide to use the Go Master Coach. Okay, so
sorry, I have another question. Instead of text, like, would there be option of doing like scaling or like multiple choice or something like that?
So right now, no. As admin, yes, we can. If there's a tool that you really love and you want help on to develop, we can do it for you, and we're more than happy to help on that. And on the scaling, maybe we should open to that possibility also to have a scaling function. Yes, that's a good idea. Oh. So we'll write. Okay. I'll see. Okay. So that would be for either free text or 360 or scaling questionnaire. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. So we are developing some new tools with scaling. So that's being developed, and that's true. We could give you access also to that. So those are some different tools. So the 360 feedback, the DISC, the 16 personality, which is like the MBTI. Enneagram is another personality test. Wheel of Life, that's also a very good one at the beginning of the coaching journey, because you take a step back with your coachee. Especially it happens quite often that they come to you with a goal, and that the deep goal may be something different. So it's sometimes good, before jumping into that particular goal, to take a helicopter view and be sure of the deep goal. So that's a good one to start the coaching journey. The life map, values. So that's one that I use also quite often. Values and limiting belief. So we'll let you dig into those. I don't know if we should go into details, but you can explore. Wheel of Happiness. So it's more about the wellness, taking care of yourself and being happy, grateful. So through 8 dimensions. So are you grateful in life? So you can see where are the gaps for your coachee. Wheel of Management. So the 8 dimension for the wheel of management. So how much do you delegate? Do you communicate well? The strategic vision, influencing, decision making. Do you feel you are a good coach as a manager? Are you good at hiring? Are you assertive?
Yes, and this one is a sorry to jump in. Just this one is a very good one. When I start executive coaching program with my client, is a very powerful one to start with. So you ask them to do it before the first session or the second session, and then it will help your client clarify his priorities in terms of where they want to go in terms of leadership, whether they want to empower more their team or they want to develop their communication skills. So it's a very, very powerful one as well when you do executive coaching.
Anyone wants to give feedback on the tools that have been useful for them, or any tools that you would want to see here, especially as we are a group, a small group. So we're going to have a strengths tool that's happening soon also, and also one on the cognitive biases. So how biased are you? So that should be quite interesting, using the scaling actually that Janet was mentioning. Any tools that you like in the toolbox or that you would like to see? Let us know. That's super valuable information for us.
Yeah, and one on resilience as well.
Yes.
Okay, Enneagram has been received very well in your growth. Thank you. Okay, yeah, it's a very good one.
Christian here. Good morning. In the life map, it's not really an additional tool, but it will be handy to have all the results, all the entries on a single page, rather than have to go through multiple pages.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to you about that. I'm not sure. Okay.
I think when you have more than many. I mean, we did some surveys, and most of our coaches do less than 20 events in their life. I believe. I think when it's bigger, it's probably when it's more than 20 events, right?
Possibly, yes.
Okay. So yeah, let's look at that later. And just to answer Vanda's question, because it's a question that is coming back. So regarding the translation, so we can't edit the existing tests, but I would strongly invite you to create your own 360. Most of the time it's regarding the 360, because many have families in Europe or in other non-English speaking countries. So we encourage you to create your own 360, and you can create your own 360. Okay, and we at a later stage we might translate all the tests in different languages, but we are not it's not planned soon.
Okay, so those are the tools. The self-coaching is the fun part. So this one, you can take the tests. That's your space as a coach, where you can have fun and take all the tests for yourself. And it's also a way to see what's the journey for your coachee when they take those tests. So that has multiple benefits. And once you take the test, you can also retake the test. So you can take it several times. And this is a new, I haven't used this profile to take tests, but once you have taken a test, here you would have a second button saying view the results. and that one would retake the test or view the results. So you can see your result, like again with the pop-up and the PDF report. Huh? Okay, so have fun with that one. And even when you create your own tools, like here, you can test that. How does it look? Do I want to change that or not? So I think that's quite valuable. My training, so you have those are links if you want to get certified. We have also a page on the Go Master Coach with plenty of free resources. For example, there are plenty of ebooks on cognitive biases. No, we're going to do that one on cognitive biases happening soon. And so you can explore and see. I don't know if I click here. I'm always worried not to be able to come back. Yes. So my online training, the webinars, behavioral cases, all the tools, description of the tools, the programs, articles, coaching PDFs. So we're working on all that. Okay, I was worried not to be able to come back. Yes. Okay, and my mini site. So my mini site, you can see it's your digital business card, and you can edit it. You can edit, and you can share it also. You can put your email here. You have put, so if you click edit, you can put everything here. Your website, your LinkedIn, your Facebook. Yes, save. And then you can share the URL here. This one is the public URL that you can share with your client for your digital business card.
Yes,
okay.
It's super useful as well. When you start as a coach, or if you are an HR, or if you're a recruiter and if you want to engage people to sell your services, you just send the link and people will see how professional you are, and they will have a look as well. They will have the opportunity to see that you're working with an app. So, I mean, from the feedback we receive, it's really useful to onboard new clients and to sell your services.
And so here on the top right, again, so you can see the number of client sessions. You can edit your profile here. So some people, sometimes they need to change their email, for example. So if you need to change your email, you can do it here. The time zone, your phone number. So that could be quite valuable. And if you have any questions, you have a tutorial and FAQ on the app, or you can contact us. So that's my personal number, the WhatsApp here. So you can text me or send an email to info@GoMasterCoach if you have any questions. And we're always keen to help you guys. So anything yeah.
Should we take just one or two questions?
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just Kamal, I'm not sure. What do you mean by, do you also have a tutorial for the toolbox? We do have a video explaining, but what do you mean, Kamal? Sorry.
Yeah, that video will do. So basically, that's the tutorial.
Yeah, here you have the video. I need to redo it because we added like the self-coaching, but it's a description of yes.
Yes, and you receive it, yeah, when you.
Great.
Okay, and just to answer also Emma's question regarding the strength. So we do, we are not doing the Strength Finder one, but we are developing a strengths-based assessment that is very similar in terms of approach, but it's not the Strength Finder one. So we do lots of reverse engineering, lots of, we use open sources as well to make sure that the test is robust enough, and then we're going to test it with several iterations to ensure the results are robust, obviously. But it's not the Strength Finder, but it's something that is, we strongly believe the strengths-based approach is amazing. And there's many different strengths tests, and there's a high fives, there's a Strength Finder. So we take the best of everything and reverse engineering and use open sources to develop them. Okay.
Yeah. Any question? I think I've covered everything. If there's any questions or. Yeah. Anything, any question? It's quite clear. Any experience that you have had with the toolbox, like that you want to share? How it has been useful for you? Have you created programs? Have you used tools that you can share and inspire the group?
Good, Kamal. Yeah, can you share, for those who use it, can you share your favorite functionality in the chat, if you don't mind? For those who use it, can you share what your favorite functionality? If you live map, Julie, okay, thank you. Functionality to whatever you like, would be great to know a bit more about how you use it, what's useful, whether it's a mini site, whether it's one of the tools. Okay. 360, yeah. Okay. Maybe what we can do as well, Wheel of Life, very user-friendly. Yes, I think we tried, as Lily mentioned, I think when we do our certification, when we do this app, whatever we do, so we do a lot of researches. We try to take the best practices, the best tools that we found, and we try, it requires a lot of work to make them simple, user-friendly, because for us, the customer experience is very important. So it's very important, and we want it to be very smooth, and for your client to be onboarded easily, and to help you coach better, save time, and for your clients to accelerate their growth. Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, Emma.
Complementary to 360. Do you plan to put the Johari window, or kind of, because it's quite a useful tool also in relation with the 360?
Yeah, that's a good question, Emma. We've been wondering if there was a need for that or not. To have like a tool that would be like a 2x2 matrix, so that could be useful for the Johari, for the UI matrix, also like urgent, important matrix. So yeah, we were wondering. So it's good to have a nudge from you to look into that.
Yeah, because for me, I used to I had my client do the 360, and then so we debriefed the 360, but then the next step, I asked her to prepare the Johari, and so we started from the Johari, and extract from the 360. And of course, she didn't took only from the 360, also from her self-awareness and other feedbacks. But yeah, it's an interesting tool also to dig, and it could be in the continuity and the help to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think using the 360 even more deeper.
No, I think it's great that you mentioned that. Yeah, we two matrix we're thinking, because there's plenty of 2-2 matrix that can be very interesting, like the UI as well. And just what you can do, since we don't have it yet, what you can do is you can create your own tool. It's very easy, like 4 questions using the 4 boxes, right? So it's not as good as a visual one, but still it can help your client and yourself summarize the 360, the output from the 360. So you just, okay, what is a facade? What is a blind spot? What are the blind spots? What are the, arena? The 3 boxes actually. So yeah, just.
Yeah, but thank you for letting us know, Emma. We've been hesitating for a few weeks, should we or not, because it's always a bit of a budget to have a new type of tool, and it's a bit of chicken and egg, like will people like it or not? So yeah, I think it makes sense. Thank you.
And feel free, whenever you guys have any questions or any suggestions, send us a WhatsApp, and also we can help you just design your own tools, or just give you suggestions like this one. You just can create just a simple questionnaire or anything that you want to track.
I have a question. Is this possible, for example, in Emma's case or in other cases, she'd like to the Johari window of her customer, and she'd like to attach it into the app. Is that possible?
A PDF.
So what do you want? So you want to attach like a picture, is it, or a
picture, or a Word or Excel file or something, so you can have all that is related to your customer under hidden profile. Like for example, if I was doing a mind map with some customer, and it's very useful to have everything in one place instead of having your emails and so. Yeah. But I didn't know whether it was possible or not in the app to add an attachment.
No, for now, no, but that's a question that keeps coming back. Some people also, they like to take notes with the pen and they want to take a picture of their notes. And so that's also a question that keeps coming back. So yes, okay. Good for us to remember that we should look into it, and I will ask again the dev team what would be the budget for that again. Okay, thank you, Karina. Yeah.
Also, I have a question because I am using the tool as a coach, but I am also a coachee. Yeah. And if I would like to see in the app what I filled for my coach, actually I didn't find. For example, I did the life map, my life map, but not using the self-coaching. I answer the request from my coach, in fact.
Yes.
I never find again my map, actually.
Okay, so when you do that, it means you have two email address, like two accounts, one as a coachee and one as a coach. So if you want to see what you are doing with the coachee, as a coachee, you have to go with your coachee email on the app. You have to log out from your coach email and log into your coachee's email. I can look it up for you if you want, Anne-Laure. If you can't
okay.
Email, yes.
Yeah, because I use the same email address, so I can't find the way.
No, okay. It can't be. You can't be a coachee with a coach email, because you see it's two different ways of seeing the app. It's much simpler as a coachee, as a client. The app. So either you enter as a coachee or you enter as a coach. So maybe what you did, either you did the life map as a self-coaching as a coach, and then you send the PDF, or if you did it as a coachee, it was like another email. Yeah. I can look if you have different accounts on the admin. I can look if you want that now.
Oh, okay, thank you. Because yeah, I would be interested in it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Any other experiences you had? Like how you found it useful? Like.
Yeah, just to answer maybe Bettina's question, I think it's an interesting point. So we want the reports, especially for the complex tests such as Enneagram and 16 personality tests, to be very comprehensive, because it can be quite complex to debrief as a coach. So that's the reason why some reports are pretty long. But we, for more simple tests, we try to reduce it, and this is a point that we're working on as well.
Yeah.
But our objective as well, and just to understand the philosophy and the approach, is really to help you understand also through the report how to debrief your client, how to help them, and gives additional value for you and your coaches.
Christian here, quick question. Last year when we were taking the certification, the reports took a long time to download because of quite a large size. Have you been able to reduce the size of these reports in the meantime?
Yes, so we've worked a lot on that. So most of the tools now are just, so it depends on the number of pages actually. It's not at all like if the image is complex or not, but it's really on the number of pages. So it's tough for us because we put so much effort and sweat and time, like especially like the complex personality test, like imagine like 16 personalities and each is like 20 pages. So we've spent like months doing those. So it's like cutting our own arm to cut pages. But yes, we're trying to simplify. Most of them now, they should be okay. It's only, I would say, maybe the 16 personality. And we're looking to remove a few pages, but it won't be, we don't want to make the 16 personality just 2-3 pages. Otherwise, you won't have all the value of this test is to know like the output, like, okay, what does it mean that I'm an ENFP? So that's a bit of a trade-off on that. But we're working on making it faster and like a bit shorter, but it won't be like a dramatic.
Because also when you mentioned before, when we create our own first and last page. You created them on Photoshop. Make sure you save them for web so that the size of the picture you gave, if you use a picture or anything full screen, it will probably create an issue.
No, Christian, we tried that and it doesn't work. Like it's really like the number of pages. We tried everything. Huh?
Okay.
Even if it was a white page, it would be exactly the same size. So yeah, it's the way it's encoded in the back. It's really the number of pages. But yes, that's definitely one point we're working on and seeing like if there's anything we can do.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm writing it down. Anything else, guys? Anything that was super useful for us, like that you find that you love, like any positive feedbacks? We're happy also on that. Please, some love.
So Lily, I would just like to say thank you to you and to Geraldine for putting this together. As I've shared with you, when I presented this to my org, my boss was very happy that finally there is a place where all of these tools are put together. I think that's really, really huge. It's very, very useful, especially for, using it into an organization which has over 1,000 employees, and you really want to introduce a coaching culture within the organization. This is a very good place to start. So kudos to you and to Geraldine. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose, and thank you for your support, and we're glad it can be useful for you and your organization. Thank you, Rose. It makes it very much, it takes so much time to do that it makes it very worthwhile to see that it has an impact. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
Should we go through a program or not?
Yes,
just how we created a career coaching program, maybe, and how
you want to go to the program. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, just to show you an example. Would it be useful for you? Yeah. Okay. So I know that we have many career coaches and maybe many executive coaches as well. So just want to show you how we created one program and how you can use each tool and when. So we can just look at the programs and the different tools just to give you an example. Okay. And again, you can create your own.
Okay, so you can create your own program. Which one do you want to zoom on?
Career. Which one? Is there anyone you want to look at?
Yeah, career. Let's say career.
Okay.
So those are presets program that we did: executive program, career program, business program, and life and wellness. So again, feel free to do your own. If you click here, you can create your own program. Okay. So if we look at career, so that's to help individuals align their skills, values, and interests with a suitable career. Okay, so we discussed the discovery questions. So that we discussed at the beginning, the wheel of life, very important to start a program. I think a wheel makes a lot of sense to start a program with a wheel. So any kind of wheel that you can think of. The wheel of job search. The wheel of job search, so it's if someone is looking for a job, it looks at 8 dimensions. Are they clear on their professional goals? Are they aligned? Are they valued? Are they aligned in terms of values? Do they feel that they have some kind of competency gap? Are they happy with their CV, or do they need some work on their CV, on their LinkedIn profile? Do they have a good elevator pitch? Interviewing skills and networking skills. So looking at those 8 dimensions for the wheel of job search. And then as a coach, you can see where are the gaps. And let's say, okay, they say LinkedIn is a big gap, and then helping them on that. So that's the, oops, sorry. Okay, so we're on the career program. Yeah, life map.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, maybe yes. No, just so the first session, so you can work on the discovery question and the wheel of life, and then you can just second session you can work on the wheel of job search to narrow a bit more and to make sure that you're very clear on what you want to work on. To the third or fourth session, you can work on the life map, so you can ask your client to look at their past experiences, try to understand their strengths, how their resilience, any patterns, and just really help them empower themselves and develop their self-confidence. Then during the 4th session, you can launch the 360 feedback. So you launch it to a 1 session or 2 sessions before, and then you debrief the 360 feedback during the 4th or 5th session. Such a powerful one. I think I don't usually use 360 feedback too early in the process, because I think that it's good that you start to have a good trusting relationship, that you know your client pretty well, so that you can also have different analysis of the 360 feedback. Then you can do a personality test as well. So it will be a great way to connect the dots between the 360, the personality test, and the different behaviors. So you work more. 360 is focused on strengths, also behaviors, and personality type will be more on behaviors. So how this person behave, what kind of environment will suit this person. Then you can look at limiting beliefs. If you still believe that your client has some limiting beliefs that prevent them from moving forward, you can see that the person is blocked or is not moving as fast as he wants to move. You can use this test, limiting belief, and to make sure that you help your client overcome their obstacles. And then at the end of the session, once you've completed the career coaching program, and any kind of program, you have to ask, I would say, a feedback to your client. So it's very important that you properly close your coaching relationship with a feedback form, so that you know what went well, what could be improved, and adjust. Just an example of one career coaching program. Obviously, you can delete some tests, you can add some, you can decide that you want to do the life map during the 1st session instead of the 5th. It's really customizable, but I think it can help to have a default program to start with. And it's a very wow factor. I mean, I've seen that with my clients at the beginning, when you show them all the tools you have, how you can help them. And what matters is the result of the tool, but also the conversation that will come, that you will have once you've looked at the tool. So it's really, really great to have both the tools and your skills as a coach, and to offer that to your client to accelerate their growth. The objective is really to accelerate and go deeper into the coaching journey.
And so we're thinking for the next webinars to go deeper on some tools. So let's say we look at the 360. When do you send the 360? How do you debrief a 360? When do you use it? So, and going like for each webinar on one tool, like the 16 personality test can be quite overwhelming when you don't know that one. So when do you use it? How do you debrief that? If there are any other topics for webinars that you think could be interesting for you, again, please let us know.
A question on sorry.
No, go. I wanted to say for those who have done the old limiting belief, it's going to stay in the app for them. Yes. So we won't erase any result that you've done. Yes. Go for it. Sorry. Yeah.
Just to know, what is the difference for you in the program between career coaching and executive coaching? How did you make the difference between two of them?
Yeah, I would say, and again, it's my view, but it's subject to interpretation, but I think career coaching is more for me for people transitioning in their lives. They want to find a new job. An executive program, I would say, is more for talents, leader, or anyone working in a company, and they want to develop their leadership skills or some managerial skills. So that people that they don't want to change, they might not want to change job, but they want to develop themselves as a professional. But this is how we define executive program and career program. So career is really more like a career transition, how to attract, how to help people.
Okay. And because in the order of the different tools that you have shown us on the career program, you put the wheel of job search before wheel of life map, or this kind of, so you start quite early focusing on the job search, and for example on my side I would have put wheel of life and then life map dig a little bit to know more the person, and then to start on the professional part. But
no, I think it's a fair point, and I think you can definitely switch. And there's, you know, many different ways of doing it. So definitely play around it. I think this would be my advice, and see what works for you and for your client. Best way. But that's a good point, yeah.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, so are we doing a breakout room, Geraldine? What do you think?
I don't know if that's...
Do you guys want to do breakout so you can network together, like 5 minutes and meet some other people, or not really? What do you guys feel like? No need? Yes, I see yes, I see no's. Okay, so maybe we finish by the breakout room, so the ones who want to leave, they can leave, and then so the next one is NLP techniques. So really looking at how we can use NLP techniques in coaching. So that's going to be an exciting one. If you have any insights also, we're happy also to get your insights prior to that. We're working on that webinar, so feel free to send us some good books or good links to look into. I'm happy to get your inputs. You guys know about the app, everybody here. So you were all given access to the app. The one who've done the certification for a longer time. The one who have not, it's like just a few, 1 month free. And we have this new certification starting 2nd of July. I still want to play the video because I love when we do the jump. I just wanted to see Bettina and Jason. Oh, sorry.